Well, with sports time at 6:51, Amelia.lee has been filling in for Mike Ragz. Amelia, can you get us caught up from the weekend?
I can, and this first story is my favorite. In New York, a man by the name of Joey Joss Chestnut won at the Nathan's Famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest.
I love it. Who doesn't love talking about food, right?
Exactly, and he's from Indiana.
Even better!
Exactly, so it's a great story. He won. It's his 15th win. He ate 63 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Dang, that's impressive.
I could never do that. But we're going to check in on local athletics now. Notre Dame has added a new cornerback to their roster. His name's Christian Gray from St. Louis, and he is the 19th commitment for the class. He's also been named a four-star prospect and the 10th ranked cornerback in the country. On to the Tin Caps, who were blanketed in their first game against the Lake County Captains 6-0. They're off tonight, but they'll be back on Wednesday afternoon for their second game of 6 against the Captains. First pitch is at 12:05. Now, in Major League Baseball, where the Cubs took on the Brewers in Milwaukee. The Brew Crew took the win 5-2. Meanwhile, the Reds had a tough night at home taking on the Mets. They lost 7-4. Elsewhere, the Guardians and the Tigers in doubleheader action. It was a sweep for Detroit. And finally, the White Sox just couldn't keep up with the high-powered Twins as they lost 6-3.
All right, thanks, Amelia.lee. She has been filling in for Mike Ragz, doing an outstanding job. WOWO News Time at 6:53. WOWO Sports Time. It's 8:21. Amelia.lee has been filling in for Mike Ragz. Amelia.lee, take it away.
As the J.P. McManus Pro-Am continues today in Ireland, Tiger Woods was back after pulling out of the PGA tournament in May. He shot a 5/77, landing him in 43rd place. In first place is Xander Schauffele, who opened with a bogey-free 64 yesterday. WNBA star Brittany Griner made an appeal to President Biden in a letter on Monday. She said that she fears not returning home and asked that the president does what he can to bring her home. The trial began in Moscow last week, and Griner had previously been arrested for possessing cannabis oil while leaving Russia. Into the Tin Caps, who blanketed in their first game against the Lake County Captains 6-0. They'll be back on Wednesday afternoon for their second game of 6 against the Captains. First pitch is at 12:05. Now in Major League Baseball with the Guardians and the Tigers in doubleheader action.
The 1-0. Ground ball in the high chop up the middle into center field, a base hit, and that's going to score 2. Green is in and Castro's right behind him. Miguel Cabrera does it again. Ground ball single, 2-0 Tigers in the first.
In Game 1, Miguel Cabrera dominated with a 2-run single. In Game 2, the Tigers crushed the Guardians once more with Tyler Alexander pitching 3 scoreless innings. It was a sweep for Detroit. Meanwhile, the White Sox just couldn't keep up with the high-powered Twins. Minnesota had the tie-breaking single that launched the Twins to their 6-3 victory. The Cubs took on the Brewers in Milwaukee.
2-1 on Caratini. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Deep center. It's over Ortega's head and over the fence. It's gone. A walk-off home run for Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini hit a 3-run home run in the 10th inning. His big hit ended the tie, bringing the Brewers to take the win 5-2. And finally, the Reds had a tough night at home taking on the Mets. They lost 7-4.
All right, thanks, Amelia.lee. She's been filling in for Mike Ragz. WOWO News Time. It's 8:23.